And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night. It's game one for both teams, Clark. Preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Shepard. 5 on the clock. Here's Walker. Rebound by the Lakers. Here's Reeves, and he drives in. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Well, there's a flow that's just nice when you watch Reeves play. Smooth on that drive right there.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Shepard. Back to Nembhard. Here's Toppin. And that one no good to start off the night.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double team him often, saying, quote, we want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there. Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And the Lakers with possession here after the basket by Indiana.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Shepard, and here's Walker. So nice passing by Indiana here. Nembhard against Doncic. 6 to shoot. 4-3. Nembhard. Good. Nembhard's got 5.
Well, I tell you, Nembhard will take that all day. He's become a pretty reliable three-point shooter.
Here's Doncic with the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Here's Shepard. Toppin passes to Huff. Shot from 12. And Indiana again with the bucket. Los Angeles leading by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Toppin. Launches a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Nembhard against Doncic. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Toppin outside. To the paint. Here's Nembhard. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He has 7.
That took a little extra effort from Nembhard, but the juice was worth the squeeze.
And it's Doncic on the drive. The 3, James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Shepherd following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Toppin outside. On the wing, Nembhard, guarded by Doncic. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. Jump ball call.
Reeves, the pass to Ayton. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Kennard comes in for Hachimura. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. Toppin passes to Huff. Now here's Toppin. Still no points. The kick out to Walker. 4 on the clock. Puts it up. Toppin's shot is off.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Doncic left side. The 3 is up. And Los Angeles another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Nembhard. He has 7. Outside Walker. Here's Shepherd. Checked by James. And it's Shepherd missing.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
The finish! And it's James with the jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Toppin outside. Back to Nembhard. To end the run. Pass to Shepherd. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Huff. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Smart. 3-pointer. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pacers trail by 13. To the right side. From deep. Counted from distance. Huff's got 7 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Kicks it out to Smart. Fires the 3. The putback. Here's Doncic. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Potter, he's checked in for Toppin. And it's McConnell in for Shepherd. Now here's Walker. No points so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Indiana with some changes. Brown, he's checked in for Huff. Jackson comes in for Walker. And it's Jones in for Nimhart. And the Lakers also making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. And it's Doncic missing.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Stolen by Kennard. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And finished off by Hayes.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Brown. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. Here's Hayes. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's McConnell. 17 points in his last outing. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Tip. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Number 18, Jalen Slauson.
And Doncic launches from... Oh, it's good! He hit it!
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Whew. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 14. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's Reeves in at the point. And here's Indiana now. It's a 16-point game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. McConnell against Reeves. Kick out to Brown. And they'll get another chance. Jones feels it out. Stolen by Kennard. And he comes up with a bucket. Kennard's got his first basket.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Greg.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Reeves, the pass to Smart. Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Smart. Pass to Reeves from outside the arc. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Pacers trail by 16. McConnell from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. McConnell's got 5.
Usually the one setting others up. This time McConnell gets the benefit of the hot pass for himself.
Stolen by Jones. Jackson outside. Here's McConnell. And here's Brown for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Here's McConnell. 5 points in the game. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can be a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Brown. Shepard comes in for Jackson. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Jones. 4 on the clock. Here's McConnell. The Pacers again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 15. Pass to Smart. Here's Reeves. He's marked by McConnell. And there it is for him. Give him 8 points now.
That little teardrop, you got to have that in your bag if you're Austin Reeves.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Nembhard outside. Now Toppin. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to McConnell from the arc. Indiana again missing.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And it's Smart missing. Pacers trail by 17. Now Nembhard. From the baseline. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Nembhard. LaRavia outside. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got 4 assists in the game.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
A nice shot by Toppin.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
So it's the Lakers now. Now Reeves. Give him 8. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Here's McConnell. Nembhard outside. Vanderbilt against Toppin. Pass to Potter. Nembhard outside. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. He was all alone on that one. Toppin's got his second basket of the night.
One of the things I like about Nembhard is he's always under control and plays with his head up. He sees the floor extremely well.
Huff's checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for McConnell. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. LeBron, he's checked in for Smart. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. Now, here is James. 5 points in the game. Shoots over Walker. The shot by James, no good. And Walker's got the ball here for the Pacers. Trailing by 17. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
Nembhard, good.
Once Nembhard takes that first step, he's gone. Got a deceptively quick first step, which is lightning fast.
Doncic against Nembhard, and it's Doncic on the drive, and Doncic hammers it home.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Hachimura, right side. Kicks it to Doncic. Three-pointer. Walker pulls down the board.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter. He's gone dry since. Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
The Lakers lead by 16. Doncic is doubled. Out to James. And it's off from three-point range. Indiana's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Shepard. Here's Toppin.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Nembhard for three. Hits the trifecta. Nembhard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Nembhard scoring in a bunch and leaving his fingerprints all over this contest.
Here's Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down, that's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
McConnell, he's checked in for Huff. Now here's Nembhard. 14 points for him. Off target with the three. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Hachimura. Now here is James. He buries it from three. James has got 8.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch and shoot ability.
Pacers trail by 18. Nembhard outside. Outside Walker. McConnell with it. Now Doncic defending. James against Nembhard. Fires for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 18. James inside. The layup misses. Indiana's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. McConnell outside. Pass to Walker. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. McConnell from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving to the basket. And Doncic with the jam.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
The kick out to Walker. Pass to McConnell. They need this. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got 3 assists tonight.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 18. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaFleur. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hello. You can tell Luka has a great mind for the game. Sees all the holes in the defense. Knows just how to exploit them, too.
You know what? It's like he's gone shopping at the offensive end. He's browsing, picking out stuff, you know, touching the fruit, see if he likes it, puts it back. Then he gets the shot he wants.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
You know,
and that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Pacers trail by 18. They've got Shepard, Obi Toppin out there with Walker. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Huff in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now Los Angeles moving it up. It's deflected. And stolen by Reeves. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
That's a high IQ pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
The Pacers shooting a solid 47%. Toppin outside.
Switch.
Pass to Nembhard. And here's Shepard for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's James. The rebound by Nembhard. James has gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. And here's Toppin. He's covered by Ayton. Nembhard outside. The 3. They get it back.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Here's James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Toppin, a screen on Doncic. Here's Nembhard. And here's Toppin from the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
James outside. Pass to Hachimura. Let's go with a 3. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shepard. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Shepard's got 5.
Well, they get 1 to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Doncic against Nembhard. To the middle. Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Jarris Walker.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Second free throw, no good. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Greg.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton. A definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
To the left side wing. Here's Shepard. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's James on the assist by Doncic. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
10th in opponent shooting percentage, and they were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And their offensive execution was simply outstanding. They finished in the top 10 in field goal percentage because of how disciplined and focused they were on playing to their strengths. And it's Doncic missing. Pacers trail by 21. Pass to Huff. This one for 3. The shot no good. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Doncic is doubled. Down low. And Ayton, throw it down.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Aiden's on another level.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Toppin outside. Pass to Huff. So nice passing by Indiana here. Walker for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Hachimura. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Assist from
Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Well, Indiana shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Nembhard. Here he goes. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
How's that for a finish? Surprise, surprise. Nembhard showing he's got some ups.
Doncic is doubled. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Back to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Walker against James. Out to the wing. Pass to Toppin. 5 to shoot. Here's Shepard from downtown. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Nembhard for 3. Drains the triple. Nembhard's got 19 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Doncic up top. He's guarded by Nembhard. He gets it in there. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. Man, as a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Indiana's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. McConnell, he's checked in for Nembhard. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kennard comes in for Hachimura. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. Huff, the pass to Walker. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Shepard. Toppin outside. McConnell outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the inside. And slam dunk by James.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. McConnell against James. And here's Toppin from the arc. The Lakers with a rebound.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Even though he's a little older now. Wow, LeBron can still rip off some incredible moves.
And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Toppin outside. Back to Walker. Pass to Toppin. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to James. And slam dunk by James.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Shepard. And here's Walker. Here's Shepard. McConnell left side. Clock at 6. Over Doncic. McConnell's shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. There's the steal. Walker against Kennard. Pass to McConnell. Here's Huff. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Indiana misses again.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Walker attacking. Can't cash it in from close range. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Inside, Toppin. Some solid defense from James.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left in the third. Nembhard against Kennard. The shot by Nembhard, no good. James, a good look. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension. You got a big guy that can pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Hayes. And it's Smart in at point guard.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Pass to Nembhard. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
McConnell with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Here's Slauson. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 9 rebounds now. Up top, LaRavia. Picked it out of midair. Jackson outside. Pass to McConnell. Puts up a 3. And there's Jackson on the assist from McConnell. Jackson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Nembhard against Kennard. And the layup is good off the glass.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Nembhard outside. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Hayes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Off target from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Kennard passes to Laravia. No good on the triple. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
Nembhard for three. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Kennard on the wing. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Crafty move. Jams it in off the great move.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
McConnell against Smart. Shot clock at 6. And it's McConnell on the drive. Deflected. On the break. Here's Kennard. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And here's McConnell. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Kennard for 3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Nembhard outside to the middle. Here's Potter. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Kennard passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Stolen by Kennard. And it's Smart missing.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
McConnell passes to Potter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Huff's checked in for Potter. Toppin comes in for Slauson. Walker, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Shepard in for McConnell. And then for Los Angeles, Kleba, he's checked in for Hayes. And James is subbed in for Smart.
James has this athleticism to his game. He can get up there when he wants to.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Nembhard against James. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Lakers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Here's James. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Pacers have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt. Some changes for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Kennard. And it's Smith in for James. Here's Walker. Nembhard outside. Toppin, a screen on Smith. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Marcus Smart's checked in for Connect. And it's Buffkin in for Smith.
No hesitation from Nembhard at all, and with good reason. He was on his spot and ready to let it go.
We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. Smart outside. Laravia outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Buffkin. He's guarded by Nembhard. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Indiana's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Toppin outside. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Fires from deep. And Nembhard gets it to go on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 7 tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
He was superb as a facilitator, really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
19 seconds left in the game. Tough to pass to Toppin. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Buffkin. Takes it inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, it's been a long road trip away from home. Aside from wins, what are you looking to accomplish?
Well, for us, I think it's great to be on the road. I mean, it's just us. You know, you kind of have like a bunker mentality when it's just you on the road. It's just us. That's it. You know, so we're far away from our home. So it's just, you know, like I said, it's all about us and how we continue to try to get better, especially with our young guys. You know, I think it's a good experience for all of them.
Growing that mentality will definitely help come playoff time. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.